We're here with interim head coach Mike Eccles. I stood next to him in the first half. I watched the whole game with him in the box up there, and I can tell you that this Mike Eccles is somewhat different to the Mike Eccles that went down at half time to give a team talk. Wow, assess that one, Eccles.
Game of two halves, I was so disappointed in us in that first half, because they're better than that, they really are. And we've made so many strides forward, in recent weeks away from home, and a lot of people can't see that because they've just not seen the team. And to then embarrass ourselves like that, and credit to Sheffield, they played really well, don't get me wrong, but to embarrass ourselves like that was just disappointing for the team, the club, all of us. And but that second half was a proper Broncos performance, it really was. And I am so proud of them. That second half, that was the day I took over. I asked for more character and something about us, and we got that second half.
You stormed out of the box at half time, and I was thinking, I'm really glad I'm not in that dressing room. What did you say? I mean, we know what you did. You made a couple of changes. But what did you say as well? What do you say when you're getting hammered so badly at half time and you're thinking, this is going to be a drubbing? We've come all the way to Kent. All these fans are here. We're playing the top of the table. We want the team top of the table next week.
Yeah.
They won't come back if we get hammered here. What do you say to change that?
Well, I mean, that's something I can't control. But exactly what I said to you, we let ourselves down, and that, I just want the place to be the best version of themselves and represent the club the best they can, and we didn't do that. And in the second half we did. And to come out, we said at half time, the game's not gone. We're not going to start throwing the ball around early on. We wanted to just get a foothold in the game, and then we'll put a call on, when we feel the time is right to start throwing the ball around. And it was important that we stuck to our processes, and they did that, and they were so disciplined in doing that, because they could have easily come out second half and had heads down, or they could have easily started throwing the ball around from minute one, and they didn't. And so I'm just so proud of him, mate, because we have made strides forward and we haven't had the results to show for it.
It's interesting you say that you felt you were still in at half-time. I've been told, and I can't confirm this, but the NRL record for comebacks in the second half is 28 points.
Wow.
So, I mean, amazing that you thought that you were in it, when actually that might well have... I mean, that's hardly ever done.
Yeah, I believe in the team. I believe in the boys. I do. People don't see how hard they're working and how hard they're working to try and rectify the season, really. And, we have to, keep it small picture at times, just focus on the processes of the game rather than get carried away with where we are in the league and how poor we have been at times. So, but I know the capabilities of the team, and I genuinely believe in that. That's what we spoke about, that the game wasn't over, and obviously you can see that with the result.
Who was your man of the match in the first half?
Oh,
I'm being slightly facetious.
Yeah.
Sheffield. And what about the second?
It was a team. It's a bit of a blur, to be honest, Tom. It was.
I feel a bit like that. I'm not the coach.
It was a bit crackers. It was just an unbelievable team effort. Ollie Leyland showed unbelievable character. The first time he got his hands on the ball in the second half, he put a poor pass in when he was in good ball, and they get the ball. And for him to be speaking a lot about his temperament and staying cool, and to then come back off the back of that for the next 35 minutes to be... I thought he was outstanding today. And Dean Parata as well.
And his kicking game as well, Ollie Leyland. That might well have been the difference. They missed a few, and he missed none.
He didn't know, and that's gone under the radar again. His kicking game's been outstanding, particularly his goal kicking, and in the last few weeks, mate. So, it's hard to pick out one or two. I mean, I have done it there with Dean and Ollie, but I'd probably have to rewatch it, mate.
But it was nice that Ollie had such a big game in his own backyard. He's done loads of promo for this game in the last week, speaking proudly about Rugby League, the London Broncos, and Rugby League scene in Kent. So, I mean, do you think that maybe inspired him in that second half?
Yeah, I think so. Ollie's so proud of where he's from, but also representing the Broncos. And at times, we just need to settle him down, because he's such a skillful player, and keep his mind on the here and now. And I'm so pleased with him. I'm so pleased with the club. What you guys have delivered this week has been sensational. The exposure we've had for the game, it's been relentless. It's been as good as anything I've seen. So to then be 28-0 down at half time as a club, it wasn't good. So I'm just so proud that it was a club day today. Off the field we've put in a massive effort. We got a good crowd over here in Kent, and then we got the result. So
And a word for Dalton Grant, because he's been away for 4 weeks. He was out of the side, out of the squad last week. And I know he was disappointed about that. But I think you brought him on at half-time, and he was hugely influential in that second half. That shows wonderful character, and in a way he was sort of saying, look, you can't drop me, mate.
Yeah, at the same time, Dalton's missed a lot of training.
Yeah.
And it's not the right message to play people who've missed training. It's not through his fault, but it doesn't matter, it's that people will be given opportunity on what they're doing in training. Dalton was disappointed the week. He's got his head down and worked hard. He's got in the team, got in the squad this week, and delivered a great second half. And that's what it's all about.
And we've got Featherstone next week, as I mentioned, back here in Kent for the second game in 2 weeks. That is going to be tough. How do you take the best bits from today and eradicate the worst?
There are some genuine fix-ups from that first half that we've got to look at. I'm going to have to just look at it. Next week's a fresh week. We'll do what we always do. Pat ourselves on the back for the good things and work hard to rectify the not so good things. So that's all we'll do. But nothing's changed since Workington. Boys are working hard. We recognise what we're doing well and highlight what we're not doing really well and work on it.
And we like Kent, don't we? We might come back.
It's great. We had a great day, great weather. Stadium was great, and to get the result, I'm really happy for the club, for everybody, for you guys, for the players. All the off-field, mate. I'm super proud of us as a club today.
Well, we're very proud of you, and if anyone does want to come along next week, and they should do, I mean, with entertainment like that, at prices like that, why would you go anywhere else? So that's Sunday, that's Featherstone. You can get your tickets at LondonBroncosRL.com. Similarly with the Summer Bash, we're going to be playing Sheffield Eagles again. Maybe we'll roll them over again for a second time this season. Third actually, isn't it? Third time playing. Anyway, listen, congratulations. Thank you very much. Shall we go and have a pint?
Yeah.
And then maybe a lie down?
Yeah, and then I'm going to go into sleep, I think, yeah.
Mike Eccles, everyone. Well done, mate.
Cheers.
Well done.